Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 37, and today we're returning with 3 more big games of the Galaxy as we take on West Ham at home, Chelsea at home, both in the Premier League, and then we should have played over this weekend here the 5th round of the FA Cup. We do have a game against City scheduled for it, we're at the Etihad Stadium, but due to the 4th round replays being played during midweek, we should have the 5th round tie as our 3rd and final game today, as that game should be pushed back to midweek, or this midweek here, I believe. Anyway, first game is West Ham, so let's just dive straight into it. And let's jump into it, lining up in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. During our last game, goalless against Burnley, we made a couple of changes to our lineup as Acosta and Areola coming to our starting 11 in our midfield diamond. And as the West Ham team, 4-2-3-1, good side as well. Anderson on the left, Yarmolenko on the right, Wilshere the cam, and Hernandez the striker. That's yours, mate. Well done. Big strong header. And I'll roll it down to DeAndre, and Morris signalling for it, we'll give it to him, and Jordan, we know, has been setting him up left, right and centre this season, and that continued there. Found his strike partner Weah, couldn't keep the header down. Ryan Fredericks through to Jack Wilshere down his right hand side. And that's a good strong tackle as Acosta takes over and will pass out from the back. Come on Galaxy, still dead to 0-0. I say it's a lot, the longer the game goes on, scoreless, the more you start to doubt yourself, you start rushing things, you get a little bit too forceful. As Morris steps inside with a good chance here. Can he pick out a man at the far post? No. It's cleared away. That's why an early goal is so important, man. It settles the nerves. Areola wins it back. Oh, surely. He's one-on-one. And there's the goal we were looking for. Top scorer in the division back on the score sheet. Galaxy 1, West Ham 0. Timothy puts us in front. 16 goals for this season. I said this year it was going to be a 3-horse race for the Golden Boot. Timothy, Jordan and Christian. But instead, Weah has pulled away. It's now double the amount of goals that Pulisic has with 8. And of course, Morris has 6 as well. I think, I've got to be honest now, I was really hoping it would be a 3-horse race. I think at the moment it's going to be a 1-horse race. We're well in front. Areola through to Morris, and Jordan steps around his man, and Morris goes for goal. Shot deflected, I think, and Adrian saves it. It's been a while since Morris has scored, man. If he is to have any chance of getting back in this Golden Boot race, he's got to start banging him in. West Ham played some good football today and have scored a goal for it as well. That was a really nice build-up. Hernandez finds a bit of space and the Mexican bends one past Zeffen. Galaxy 1, West Ham 1. That goal was coming as well. They've played some good football. The passing's been really neat and tidy. And they got a goal to show for it as well. But as Pulisic gets his skates on and tries his luck. Oh! Tried to restore our lead directly from kickoff. Adrian with another good save. Still 1-1. We failed to win this one. It'll be back-to-back draws. And we are not going to stay top of the table. Slipping up at home as Weah's header is cleared off the line. We'll get it back with Roldan into Areola. He's got space to let fly. And this time it goes over the bar. And that is going to do it. 2 games on the bounce at home where we should have won. And we would pick up 2 points from 6. 2 bad results there, should have won them both. And as Arsenal beat Stoke and Liverpool won their game as well, we've now dropped down to 3rd place in the table, although we do have a game in hand on Jurgen Klopp's side. But only 1 point separating the top 3 teams with 15 games to go. And even Wolves right now in 4th are only 3 points off 1st and 2nd place. It's been a crazy season for the teams in the top 4 right now. It's anyone's guess as who's going to win the title, but the replays of the FA Cup 4th round are just being played. We see the tournament prize money and match rescheduled emails there, so we'll find out who we're taking on in the 3rd and final game of today's episode just before we play our 2nd game today against Chelsea. What am I doing here? There we go. FA Cup. And as you can see, we'll be taking on, Huddersfield, one of my former career mode teams, last year's career mode team, away. Okay, bring them on. So moving on to the 2nd of the 3 games today, Chelsea here at home, our 3rd straight game at home in the Premier League. Surely we're going to bounce back here and return to winning ways. Same 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, but back to our fully strength side as Adams and Durkin step back into our first 11. And as the Chelsea team, 4-3-3, and what a great team as well, with the front trio being Hazard on the left, Moses on the right, and Dzeko leading their line. Oh dear, no, oh God. Oh God, Chelsea in front, the best player of all time, and N'Golo Kante makes it 1-0, and that is embarrassing, man. I'm not sure if I could have shown you that during the actual sequence of play, but oh God, I tried to get the fancy of Robinson, backheeled it straight to Victor Moses, crossed the centre, Kante with a header, 1-0 Blues, my error. Starting to struggle now, slip-ups are occurring, and we had an amazing run between like November to January, but to start February off, it's not been great as Morris on the ball. Needs a teammate to make the right run here. And out wide is DeAndre Yedlin. Nice build-up. Can Yedlin finish? He can indeed. Drills it home. 1-1 back on level terms. Yedlin gives us the equalising goal. Roll down into Tyler. And now Durkin spreads it out wide towards Jordan Morris. You see a man at the far post there, rushing into the box. It's Christian Pulisic who hits the post. Oh! He's turned it in! Was it him that got the touch there? I think it might have been. Pulisic is claiming it. And it's 2-1. I love the celebration. But I don't think he knew much about it. It was a great cross to the centre. And Pulisic, the first shot in the post, and then it ricocheted off his leg. He didn't mean to do that. He was just putting his left foot back on the ground as he tripped over Kepa, and he scrapes it home, 2-1. I've really got to get better at celebrations on FIFA as well. You know, I used to know them all. I'm not even joking. I used to know every single celebration. But a few years ago, they changed around some of the combinations for some existing ones. And since then, I just haven't learnt the new ones or learnt the new combinations. Oh, Timothy Weah makes it 3-1. I only know a few celebrations off by heart, including this one, the muscle flex, Balotelli. That's R1, then the right stick, up, then down. I know, of course, to show respect, L1 double circle, the LeBron James silencer. But that's pretty much all I know off by heart. I've got to start learning them again. Great cross to the centre, though. And Timothy Weah, 17 goals to the season, and that's one of my favourites. Lovely little scissor kick, 3-1 Galaxy, great response. And now McKennie out wide towards Christian, and I'll roll it into Morris, who finds Weah, and now Tyler, and now Christian Pulisic. Lovely build up. Can Pulisic wrap it up? He can indeed. He finishes the move off with his second goal of the game. Galaxy 4, Chelsea 1. We were trailing 12 minutes in, and what a fantastic fight back. 4-1. Oh, that was a really fun game. 5 goals in it, and thankfully we were the team that scored the most. 4-1 the final score, back to winning ways after back-to-back draws, and a great response as well after trailing early for Christian Pulisic's sake as well, trying to get back in the golden boot race. 2 goals for him today. And so just before we do play the third and final game against Huddersfield, as Morris says, glad you seem to believe in me. Thanks for selecting me so often. No problems, bruv. We will take a look at the top scorer chart, where I think now, speaking of Jordan Morris, he's probably not going to get back into the race for the golden boot. But after Pulisic's 2 goals there, he is now up to 4th in the charts, only behind Hazard and Jesus. But he is 7 goals off Weah, who right now is the outright leader, and surely the firm favourite to win the golden boot. Can we see Morris on the top 25? There he is, number 24. I don't think Morris is getting back into it, but for Pulisic's sake, a couple of goals in succession and none for Weah, and he could definitely get right back into this. It's going to be a fun final 14 games, not just in our search for the league title, but also to see who wins the golden boot. So third and final game of today's episode, FA Cup 5th round, Huddersfield Town away from home, lining up in a 4-2-3-1 with Mounier leading their line. And as for our team, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and normally I feel a much weakened side for the game in the FA Cup, but instead there's a week to go for our next Premier League fixture, so a few changes, but for the most part still a really strong side. But Bradford Jameson will get a chance up top tonight alongside Jordan Morris, because I want him to score a goal. It's been too long since Bradford's found the back of the net. Same for Morris as well, who to be fair is through early. Go on, Jordan. Oh, it's just not working for Morris and Jameson at the moment. They just can't score. Adams through to Bradford, down his left-hand side, and Jameson rolls it into the Gooch. 2 goals in his last 2 cup games, and now an assist, because he's found Acosta, who's banged one in. Huddersfield 0, Galaxy 1, Acosta with a finish, 1-0 visitors. Cannon to Acosta, nice little through ball to Morris, and here he is, the man of the moment. Yeah, no! He just can't score a goal. Bradford denied by Lussell. It's been like 10, 12 games for Bradford, something like that, since he last scored a goal. When's he going to get another? That's it, sell him in the summer. Sell him in the summer. That hairstyle can't save you forever, Jameson. At some point, you got to start admitting you're underperforming. Acosta, through to Roldan. And through to Morris, we also need to get a goal. And he'll find DeAndre with lots of room to cross to the middle. And there is the Gooch. Oh, how many times do I do that, man? Across the far post, so much time to take it down and finish. And I just take it way too early and it goes off target. I've got to learn, you know, there's more time for me. Take your time. Roldan to Yedlin. And out wide to DeAndre. And in goes the cross. Oh, you surely. Yes! There it is. I got to do a special celebration for Bradford Jameson. Huddersfield 0. I was saying what I did earlier. Huddersfield 0, Galaxy 2. And finally, finally, Jameson has got another goal. The goal drought is over. Nice ball to Yedlin down the right side. Is it Rolled? I think it Rolled actually. Who crosses in Bradford, eyes on the prize, keeps it low, nods it past Lassalt, and finally, he's got a goal. Get in. I used this game as an opportunity for Bradford and Morris to get back on the score sheet. Jameson's got his, and now Jordan, you got to find one as well, mate. Come on. Gooch on the ball, coming forward and stepping in field past Jonathan Hogg. And out wide is Roldan. And further out wide is Yedlin with Sobby to beat. And into the Gooch. And roll down to Morris, to Yedlin, sorry. Great football. And Jordan, oh, I said get back on the score sheet, and that's the way to do it. Huddersfield 0, Galaxy 3, and Jordan Morris finally gets another, and what a goal. This is more like it. This is more like it. Jordan and Bradford notching up goals, and yes, Morris. How about that for technique? And that should do it as Turner kicks long. There is the final whistle. We're in to the last 16 of the FA Cup. Jameson and Morris in the team, both back on the score sheet. That's what we want to see. Big 3-0 victory. Very deserved a win, of course, no doubt about that. And pleased to notch up back-to-back wins after back-to-back draws. And for man of the match, I'll give it to Yedlin, who got the assist and helped get a clean sheet. But again, for Jameson and Morris' sake, I used this game for both of them, so it's no surprise I took so many shots with both. But I was like, I've got to get at least one of them, a goal today. And thankfully, they both notched one up apiece. So that will end today's episode of CNC, guys. Big thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon, as I showed league table, where if we win our game in hand, we can go top of the table again. Hey, good stuff. Okay, guys. See you later. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.